Up, everybody. It is X on the Beach after show. You know what it is. So we got Maya getting jealous over Didi. Cheyenne, Corey Z, and Murray got the triangle thing going on. And Farrah has to play Simon Says. Let's go. Let's get it.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Oh, then I keep dame to my chin and loca. In the kitchen, whipping that dope up, you can smell a odor. Plug on pick it, we gon' hit it like we Sammy Sosa. Put that Billy to the limit, you can smell a odor. Oh, Jenny B, call me Chulo when I'm pulling up in that
New year, baby. It's a new year. AfterBuzz. We're gonna start it off with AfterBuzz.
That's right.
That's how you start a new year, right?
What's up, everybody? You know what it is. New year, same game, new guests. It's all lit and it's all love. It's going down. It's your boy, Lem Gonsalves, and I'm super excited. We're going to cover 2 episodes. 2 and 3, we missed you last week, so we got you covered. We got 2 and 3 episodes going down. But you know, gang here, next to me is, without further ado, Since They Don't Play.
Thank you. Yes, I'm here. It's been too cold in LA. All right, y'all. So a bitch is bundled.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, our resident Messy correspondent, Messy Melody, in the building.
What up? Hey. Fun fact, it's so hot in the studio right now. I'm sweating under all of it.
Yeah.
Well, thanks.
I'm
over
She's just
trying to
mentioned
be
it being cold.
It's really hot in here.
Y'all need to get it together. It's all right. And of course, my A1 since day one, Mr. Nino Llanera.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Nino. I'm excited to be back in 2019.
Yeah,
it's 2019.
2019.
And the
son.
week's almost over. The first week of 2019 is almost over.
Already.
That's crazy.
Already, it's going down. But you know, ladies and gentlemen, you know how we do. We hold the guests down. It's guest time. It's guest time. It's guest time. Ladies and gentlemen, I think more so ladies, because with this chat that's popping off, my man, Mr. Drummer himself, Malcolm's in the building.
Yes, sir.
Yay.
In the building, man. Thank you so much for having me. You know, Mr. Make Your Guest Sweat. I'm sorry. I'm just playing.
He's starting to roll.
I'm saying they said it was
But he's
good.
the guest, so he's
I'm saying they said it was hot. They said it was hot over there. I'm saying because I'm in a room. They might be a little hot over there.
Wow.
Nah, I'm playing.
it's
He played me early. We've been live for like a
He started
minute.
early.
Okay.
Nah,
Man.
but thank you so much for having me, man.
Of course,
Yeah,
man.
thank you for coming.
Of course, man. You know, my fellow bearded brother, I wore my, hoodie just for my boy. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
sir. Hoodie
You know,
gang.
hold it down.
Hoodie gang.
Hold it down.
Some
Beer
are just
gang, beer
not
gang.
as lucky, but
That is
okay.
a great combination.
Yeah.
That is a great
Oh, yeah.
combination.
It is. Absolutely. So let's get into this episode. But I think we should start with some questions because it's so lit right now.
It is.
I think we should just go with some questions. Just to start off.
Let's get
Just to start it off.
All right.
Just start off for our boy Malcolm.
So let's just get to the real point here,
Oh,
okay?
yeah.
Francesca, in our live chat, she wanted to ask you, Malcolm, did you ever really want a true, solid relationship with Didi?
Oh yeah. Francesca, of course. Me and Diandra met on Are You the One first. She was the first one to catch my eye. I know Nerese got in between us or whatever, and we went through what we went through on Are You the One. But they actually didn't show a lot of things that me and Diandra talked about and what we went through in the Are You the One house, and that's why me and her pursued a relationship after the Are You the One house, and we dated for a few months, and everything was going good. And then, as you guys seen on X on the Beach, the puppy situation came up, and we just broke up. But out of all of that, we were going strong, and it was serious. It was genuine. I was flying up to New Jersey to see her, and it was serious. So.
Well, see, and I love that, and we'll get into it in this episode. I mean, I was always, rooting for you guys with Are You the One?
Right.
And I was a Nerese hater because I was like, not with the side.
Yeah, it was one or the other. One or the other.
I know, it was always, but I was definitely Team Didi and Malcolm. So,
Right.
We'll get into it in this episode. I love that you guys had this conversation.
Okay.
All right, so Kaya has a question asking, how does Malcolm feel about having to live in a triangle? Again, love triangle.
The triangle haven't really started yet because Nerese come on next week. So,
But you still got a love interest right now. Though.
Oh, with Maya.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Look, he
my
forgot
God,
about Maya already.
No, I didn't forget about Maya, but I'm just saying, Maya
This is
was
so
just busy
many.
with.
So is it really a triangle?
Me and Maya, honestly, me and Maya's relationship haven't really started yet.
Okay,
I say on the show.
okay.
So you guys gonna see a lot, you know.
But
within the next couple-
I will
mean-
say we do see her get jealous.
yeah.
Because,
She's definitely the
I mean,
type
the
to get
first
jealous.
scene that happens is she's jealous over Didi.
Oh, yeah.
Because
She's trying
you're
to get
showing
her
her
out.
attention, and she was already feeling you.
Exactly.
You know,
I
'cause-
thought Maya didn't want me at one point because, you know, Kareem came in the house and she was so emotional about him. And now I know why, because of the
Right.
rumor that was spreaded, you
Sure.
know. But just her, like, showing that much emotion to her ex, I was just like, I'm going to step back a little bit. Like, I don't think this girl really feeling me like she say she is because she's so
Yeah.
worried about, like, what he thinks and what he's saying and
Yeah.
giving so much attention to him. So that's
Yeah.
why me and
Right.
Diandra was just, like, hitting it off. I'm like, this is my ex. Like, she want a conversation. She's giving me attention. We're hitting it off. We're friends, like, genuinely. So that's why me and Diandra started, like, branching off from the rest of the crowd and started doing our own thing.
And she was giving like that calm tendency.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But to answer her question, I don't sweat. I don't mind the triangles. You know, you just gotta orchestrate it the right way this time. That's all.
Yeah, and I feel like this episode, at least, Maya was bringing it into a triangle, just how jealous it got
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
heated, you know.
Definitely, she did. Definitely.
Well, hold on. We'll
okay.
do more questions later. I just wanted to
it's the
start
last
off.
one.
Oh, it's the last one?
She ready. She got me in the hot
okay.
seat. She
Go
not
ahead,
wasting
go
no
ahead, go
time.
ahead.
I'm
Go
not.
ahead.
So LTD wants to know, I really want to know what actually happened between Malcolm and Didi
Oh
in
gosh.
the room.
Well, I know on X on the Beach I said what happened in the sex dungeon. You know,
Yeah.
stays in the sex dungeon. You know, me and her was honestly flirting a lot. The door was closed like most of the time. I know you guys seen on the show that it was
Right.
open, but it was closed most of the time, and we was just flirting a lot. Maybe a little touching, a little, you know,
Yeah.
it was like feeding each other. I think like strawberries or
It's a vibe.
I don't think they showed that, but yeah, it got a little hot. But at the end of the day, me and her just kind of thought that it wasn't the best idea to like kind of reopen that door
That's
until
good.
we both officially 100% know that it's right and our feelings
I
are there,
love that.
and we're not gonna make the same mistake. I'm not gonna make the same the
Same
same
mistake.
mistake I did, you know, by hurting her. So we both just called it off that night, and we decided to be good. But it got a little steamy, I must say. It was a little tempting.
I do feel like Didi was really the one that was like, not tonight, okay?
I'm gonna keep it funky. Didi did skirt me at some times, you
Okay.
know. She did
I'm
like put
just
me in my
saying.
place. Like if I try to rub on her leg, she'll give me a little, hey, stop, boy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I feel like it was both ways too, though. You know,
Right.
and we both didn't want it, and we both thought that, you know, it wasn't a good idea to just take it there. So nothing really happened like everybody thinks, you know.
Yeah.
But it was a good time.
All right, fans. Well, there y'all have it.
Yeah.
Boom. Question and answer. Done. There it goes. I do want to kick off because at the kickoff of the episode, going back to you, you were kind of consoling Maya.
Yeah.
Because of the situation with her ex. Was it really as bad? Because it really seemed like he was a dog. Like
Yeah,
he came in
man.
there really just to hurt her.
Yeah, I'm gonna just talk shit about him because he probably can't afford this shit right now, so he probably not even watching this.
Wow.
But, no, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing. Hey, but
Whoa,
hey,
shots fired.
nah, because I'm not gonna lie. The only reason why I get mad at Kareem still is because like to this day he's still coming at like Maya, and he's still like talking about flying out to LA to like do this and do that and have like people fight Maya and like fight other people on the show, and I'm just like, bro, like you're on TV now, bro, like we ain't gotta be living like we in the hood no more, dog.
When
Like
he's trying to send people out
yeah, like
to come pull up on Maya.
we can't do that no more, bro. Like we're not in the hood no more. You know what I'm saying? So he just gotta accept his blessing, and he just gotta turn it around at this point, Kareem. So hell yeah, nigga, I'm gonna talk shit about you, man. You should never came at Maya like that, but. He said what he said, and it was bad. It was real bad in the house, and I'm happy they edited the way that they did. So shout out to MTV for really cleaning it up, you know. But it was bad, man. And you see me trying to hold Maya back,
Right.
That
Yeah,
shit was-
she
that shit
went ballistic.
Strong.
bro. That was hard, bro.
yeah.
Like she's strong as fuck,
Yeah,
bro.
she's strong.
Like,
Look,
that
I
was
know
a-
that type of man, okay? All I'm just saying, I don't know how they let that type of man on that show. You know, the ones that really come in cutthroat with their exes, like, for no
Yeah.
reason. Like,
Yeah.
He passed his psych test somehow.
which I don't understand. I'm like,
Well, I mean, I just think anytime you like have to belittle a woman and you have to go down that low as a
Yeah.
man,
Exactly.
like just to me, it just cuts your character.
Exactly.
Like that's
Exactly.
just like such a pussy move
Yeah, it
to
is.
do that, and
yeah.
it just like to really do that, and especially on national television.
On national
You know what I'm
television.
saying? This is not behind no closed
Yeah.
doors.
Nope.
This is not no self argument where you're trying to one up. This is literally on national TV, and he
It's
literally was
emotional
like,
abuse.
yeah, exactly. And you're gonna do this and spread this out to make her look bad amongst the people that she's friends with.
Yep.
it's fucked
And
up.
if you know, you guys been friends before. You guys like Kareem and Maya dated before, so
Right.
you already know like when it came out in the past, that was a hard time in her life.
Right.
And you know like what she went through, like how
Exactly.
she probably wanted to kill herself, and a lot of friends like didn't want to be with her or hang out with her anymore. So you already know that was a tough time for her. So why would you bring that back up if you're trying to get things right back with her, rekindle things with her? Why bring it back up and take her through that point again?
Because he didn't want to.
Right.
The true colors came out
He
after
wanted
he
to-
bashed her.
right.
You
He
know what
wanted
I'm
to
saying?
hurt her.
That was the true colors there.
When it
point
wasn't,
blank.
when he wasn't getting what he wanted,
then
it was
they
like,
turned.
oh, it's on.
They turned.
So
they
it's
wanna
like,
make it about you.
and he knew
They
exactly
want-
what to
yeah.
do.
We have
some
no
sucker
time for
shit.
that.
He was
Yes.
going around telling everybody that rumor in the house.
Yeah.
He had been told me before he even told Cheyenne, honestly.
Really?
But it was just wasn't my place to even
Yeah.
talk about it or
Yeah,
bring
yeah,
it up.
yeah.
I
We
kind of
have
just
no
like
time.
disregarded it and kind of like just left it in the air. I'm like, okay, if it's that bad, and why you still hitting? Like, why do you still want it?
But
So
he
it's
was
just
trying to
been a
pull
rumor,
tricks
like-
out the bag to cover himself from everything that happened,
Sure.
especially last episode. He was like, okay, so that happened to me. What can I pull out of my bag of secrets
Exactly.
to figure out, what's in my arsenal to make this
Exactly.
go away from me and
Yeah.
concentrate on somebody else? But like the voiceover, our friendly voiceover guy always said, he did it all wrong.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there were lists. Like, why are you going to go up to somebody you barely know and start talking some stuff and not think that he's not going to feel uncomfortable and not go to that other person?
Right.
We have
know
no
what I mean?
time. No more.
The way he's promoting the show, and he's promoting the show, like I think he was promoting the show more than anybody else on the
Really?
show. I'm like, bro, you don't know how they're about to
Wow.
like make you look or how you
Yeah.
made yourself look. You
Yeah,
don't even know
exactly.
like what you're about to walk into.
Anybody
Anyway.
got time for Kareem?
So,
camera time.
right. Yeah.
Okay.
We all fam. Let's get into Farrah because Farrah had a big moment. She gets a message, the message in the bottle. I love the dramatics that they do
Yeah.
with everything. So she gets a message in the bottle.
Miss
She
Farrah.
goes she goes downstairs. Well, you guys are lover.
I
Jury's still
liked
out on
her.
Mike. Like,
Past two
okay, I want to
episodes.
know from you all,
Okay.
and I'll get Malcolm's take too. But I want to know from you all what redeemed her in this third episode.
You want to
Ladies,
go first?
go ahead, ladies.
I
Please.
mean, I just like how she just seems real. Like, yes, she's bitchy and she's a diva, but we know that and we expect nothing less of that. And she owns it, and yeah.
You know
but she
what I
gives
like?
props too. Like when Cheyenne apologized to her, she
Okay.
Yeah.
This is my
Okay.
thing unfair, okay? Because I watched
think
Teen
that's just
Mom,
normal
everything
stuff,
like
but
that.
okay.
Big fan,
And
big fan.
honestly, so I love how she's interacting with other women. She's very women empowerment.
She
You
is.
know what I'm
She's a
saying?
girl's
she
girl.
has the girls' back. And her comments that she makes, like when she was telling Kareem, go to your room.
She was like,
Oh,
no.
yeah.
Go
Forgot
to
about
That
your
was funny.
room.
That was funny. That was funny.
Go to your room.
Grown ass
That was
man in
funny.
timeout. That's
Right.
crazy.
Okay, like you're done right now. So it's
Yeah.
like she has everyone's back, and she's getting in the conversation, and she's not being too much, but she just adds a
she's
little
kind
bit
of
here
odd.
and there.
Yeah.
That's
just
what it
cute.
is.
She
Was
is odd.
Farrah a little turnt in these past couple episodes? Because she looked a little turnt when she's more relaxed.
She
She
did
actually
seem way more relaxed.
She didn't she? Like
she don't drink.
She don't
or
drink.
Turn as in like
I don't know. I
do
thought
you
she drank
drink?
a little, but she didn't.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I don't
she
know.
drinks.
yeah,
Anyways,
she doesn't drink or smoke.
because
So.
the second and third episode, she seemed more level-headed.
Like
she
more
was
calm.
more calm.
I think she was more comfortable.
relaxed, maybe more comfortable.
And the girls were really like showing that they care for her, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And I think she was getting more comfortable in the house, and we
Yeah.
can tell with that. And the whole Simon thing, I mean, I'm not surprised. Their relationship was batshit crazy.
Well, from Team Mom,
Yeah.
he does show up. We do see him down there in the Sack of Secrets, and he's just like, "Hey, I'm here." And then I don't know. I guess their initial interaction was it seemed like he was wanting to make amends, but that's not
Right.
really how he projected himself. And we were talking, before we started taping, and you were saying like you were feeling him, like you said he was a cool dude, but it seemed like a lot of the house did not like him. What was your take?
Right. And that's what kind of like made me and Farrah. Oh wow, that's skin juicy. But me and Farrah kind of went through an argument because of Simon. Because she
Okay.
felt as if I was being too close to him, and I shouldn't talk to him, and I should stop him from eating out of our fridge, and he's not allowed to go in the pantry. He's not allowed to go upstairs. And I was like, Farrah, like you're not my mother. Like
Right.
he's a man. Like from man to man, I want to hear his side of the story. So I didn't have a problem with Simon. Honestly, he's a businessman. I really felt like he told some truth. I really didn't believe Farrah's side all the way, and he came in the house with good energy. He didn't come on trying to fight. He didn't come on bashing Farrah. It was more so at Farrah going at him. But I understand where Farrah's coming from too. She had a reason.
But at the same time, I mean, Simon did put up with a lot of shit.
He
I
did.
mean, if you see their history, like the way she talked to him was crazy.
He did.
But then there's certain reasons, like, then why, Simon, are you still
Right.
about it? It's
Right.
like, there's shit there. it's feelings of like, is there other intentions? And I think with Farrah, she couldn't get over possibly other intentions of like why he's like still trying to be. They were just crazy. I just couldn't.
He had
I
to
was
eat
like,
steak in the hallway. So
yeah, I mean, you know, the fact that he
you have
put
to eat
up with
steak
that
in the
shit, I'm
hallway.
like, why are you still putting up with it? So, you know, I mean, like I said, I didn't like Simon, but like he did come in with an open heart with trying to talk to Farrah, but he's played that card so many times trying to like make things happen with her, and it's like if you know her so well, why even try again?
The way it looked like they showed us though is that the first thing that he does is she starts telling everybody why they broke up. So I don't know if he was trying to discredit her or if he was just trying to say his piece.
I know.
Because he was just kind of spilling all the tea, and we see Jose, who kind of like, you know, has Farrah's back and like basically confronts what he said on Twitter and is like, nah, this ain't right. And she was just basically like dismissing him. Like he's ain't about it. So I don't know. I mean, but I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, not spoiler alert if you didn't watch the episode, he does get eliminated, which that's what she wanted. And it looked like the house banded together for the most part. Obviously, and we'll get into it, there were some votes for, you know, your girl Didi. That was on some hater stuff. But I think, but ultimately, you know, he was there, you know, they said their piece and then it went down. But I do like how a lot of members like Jose and other people did rally behind her. Because I think that they are, and again, I feel like the jury's still out. I'm gonna wait another episode before I'm Team Farrah. But I will say it does seem like the house is vibing with her and kind of understands her.
But I wish she would have kept it real with Simon. I wish she would have had like a genuine, real conversation with him. I don't think they've ever actually had a real, genuine conversation. You know, she doesn't like to have like full on, like deep emotional conversations, and that would have been probably good for her. But you know, I know therapist, girl. So do you, boo?
We get the X alarm goes off, right? And so it's for Murray and Jose. So they go out and we find out that there's another Corey that's introduced. So this is Murray's ex. Jose's, you know, he's off trouble. But that's where the kind of love triangle comes up because Murray says that, oh, Corey knows, you know, old dude. So there's going to be tension. Do you think that this was? Do you think this is believable? Do you think there was something there? Because it really,
that
you know,
storyline is just
kind of like the whole Cyan.
So.
I mean, I'm not surprised. Like, you know, in that world, there's people that have full-on relationships, and then they have a relationship with like a third person. Like, so it's like it's so different in that world than it is, you know, how the norm is. But then there's polyamorous. What is it?
Polyamorous.
You know, so it's just like I'm not surprised by that. You know, that shit really probably is happening, and homeboy probably really does have somebody else at his place right now.
The way Corey said it, he said it with too much confidence.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like he was
He's
just
like,
so sure about, you know, Murray having someone stand with him. And I don't feel like he would come on national television and like that would be the first thing that he says, like, is that he has someone else stand with him.
Right.
So honestly, it could be true. Might not be.
I mean, who knows? I
What
just
did he say?
know
He said-
those.
Because we have sex every night.
Oh, because he was like, because you're living there. He's like, no, well, why you say that? Right. And he says that.
Yeah.
But he also
I
tried to
don't know.
say, like, why would I come on national TV and have a boyfriend? I'm like, a lot of people would do this
They
for
would do
national
that
TV.
a lot.
That has
Probably
nothing.
people
Oh,
get
yeah.
Yeah. What
Shamoy.
just happened in
Shamoy, yeah.
What's up, Shamoy?
Shamoy.
What's going on?
My baby mama
Yeah.
too. All that.
I saw, this is just side note, talking about that. I saw Shade Room has posted, follow the Shade Room. It's hilarious. If you don't follow, you should. But they posted where this a girl went through 10 blind dates.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I
and
seen
then
that. Tyler
and
was one of
settled
them.
on one.
Tyler.
Yeah. And then basically he had a girlfriend.
Yeah,
and I'm like, yo. And they're like, why would you come on there? Well, my girlfriend knew I was on here. And it's like, why would you do something like that?
Waste
but
her
people
time. 2019,
exactly
we doing it again.
waste their time.
That's like-
I wouldn't do it. A lot of people start dating, you know, like people before the show, and they think that they can just like have a break, and like they think that they can just like do a whole reality show and just go back to the person that they dated after the show, and
Never.
it don't work like that.
No.
It don't work like that
Especially
at all.
when the show comes out and they see all the mess that you've been, doing throughout the whole time.
People would be like, oh, let's just do it for the clout. Let's just do it for the money, whatever.
Right.
But once you go on a show and you actually meet someone and like real feelings are there, you have no phone, you have no television, no family, friends to talk to. You're just stuck in the house with with that person, then everything like in the outside world, it's like thrown out of the.
This boy talking
It
from
gets way
experience.
deeper.
That's like a straight
Yeah.
PSA for everybody who's trying to get into reality TV. Know that everything's gonna come out when you get
Oh,
into
for
reality
sure.
TV.
Right.
Everything.
Oh, they got cameras everywhere. They got cameras in the fucking toilet. They got cameras. Nah, that was a joke, you guys. Come
Oh,
on, come on,
it's
guys.
like,
It's
wait,
me,
Big
Malcolm. I
Brother.
say
Bro,
dumb
I was
shit.
like,
I'm
wait,
gullible
Big
as
Brother.
well.
I'm joking.
So I'm
Wait, what?
like,
In the
okay.
bathrooms, yes,
They
but not
did,
like in the
okay.
actual like where you use the bathroom.
yeah.
Of course
I
not.
wouldn't
But
be
they have
surprised,
they have
though.
cameras everywhere. I'm telling you.
But they get what they need to get.
Oh, yeah,
you're
they
not,
will.
You're
They
not
will get
hiding
it.
anywhere.
I can't
it
wait.
Doesn't
Just
matter.
keep watching.
Yeah,
They will get
it's
it.
going down. There was a point in time where it seemed like Kareem had apologized to Maya. Did you guys buy that? Do you think that he was sincere, or do you think that was just like he just wanted heat off of him?
I think homie's still crazy.
I mean, I think that he was trying to be sincere, but it's like you can't be sincere now.
It's
What
too
you
late.
did,
It's
you know
too
what I'm saying?
late.
It's just too late. I'm over it.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
I was really surprised, to be honest, when it got down to the cut ceremony, and maybe it was just because of the whole situation, with Simon coming in, and Farrah so adamant about him being gone.
Yeah.
Kareem
But
was
I
so
really
safe.
thought, I was
Me
like,
too, dog.
because I really thought Kareem was going to be
Well, you
one
know
of the
why
ones.
he wasn't, because Maya wanted
She
Didi
kind of
out.
right.
Yeah.
That's
So,
true. That's true.
I feel
And
like-
she was kind of feeling like, well, maybe there is something there.
I know.
There
I
was
think
a
she
point.
was honestly saying that just to keep him there.
Yeah.
You know,
To
you
keep
know how
him
the
from
game
getting
is,
cut.
'cause
Yeah.
last season, you
Right.
know, they would come up with these ideas of why they want
True.
their exes to stay.
True.
No, she just
Right.
wanted Didi out. For
If
real.
none of that other
I mean,
stuff
I
had
could be
happened, he
wrong,
would have
but,
been
you
gone.
know.
She definitely wanted her out. I must say that.
So
He knows. Speaking of Didi, there was a tender moment that we did see in this episode. I want to talk about where you guys had really a heart-to-heart about the situation. You mentioned, when we had the Q&A, that you guys had a real-on relationship.
Yeah.
And it seemed like she, wasn't really over it. And shout out to Didi, talked to her
Shout out
last
Didi.
night.
Gang.
Yeah. For a special segment that you should watch because it was dope.
like 20
check it
people in
out.
the studio,
Exactly.
y'all.
Yeah, it was
Oh, yeah, it
crazy.
was wild.
It was crazy.
It was wild.
It was crazy. But she was mentioning even in that point that was the first time when you guys had linked up in Portland. That was the first time she had seen you since your kind of relationship. How real was this situation when you guys had this heart to heart? Because it's, I mean, we saw kind of a little bit of it. I know there was more to it,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
want to know like really what happened with that situation.
Yeah, well, I was crying. Shit, I'm a crybaby. I don't just cry over anything. You feel me? So the conversation was definitely real. If anybody think that reality TV is fake, like those were real tears. Like what I'm saying. But yeah, we just needed that conversation. Me and Diandra. We went a long time without talking to each other, without seeing each other after our breakup, and we just felt like we needed a closure, and it was the perfect place to have it. In Portland, we really didn't have it like that because like she was turning up, I was turning up, so it was really like not trying to bring that energy to Portland. But on just being on another MTV show, it was time to open that door again and have a conversation that we needed. So that's what happened, and it was more of a friendship conversation, really. I know on the X on the Beach, they kind of making it seem like it was kind of like us rekindling things, like trying to be in a relationship again. But that's not really what happened. It was kind of just like, I'm sorry for hurting you. It was more of me just apologizing. Diandra was a great girl, man. Like in a relationship, she honestly did nothing wrong,
So it wasn't the puppy situation.
besides the puppy situation.
Besides the
Yeah.
I said last episode, I was like, okay, like at the end of the day, there should be no communication
Yeah.
with an ex if like you're with someone new, like you know what
She
I mean?
finally admitted to the puppy situation,
But
and,
they did say
we're
it
over
was
it.
deeper
Than a
from what we
puppy.
heard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She even told me it was deeper than that. Diandra herself. So she did the whole puppy thing. So apparently she didn't cheat on me with the guy at the time that happened.
Yeah.
But I guess after that, she cheated on me with the puppy guy.
Okay, got
So,
it.
but me and her, we're always gonna be friends. And as you can see, I was upset. She was upset, and those were real feelings. And I just apologized, letting her know how I feel.
It felt like a real conversation.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
what you were saying were facts. I mean, she
Exactly.
was talking about the actual show.
Right.
And the shit was factual, like how you was treating her during the show. So it was a definitely, I mean, people who've watched the seasons, I think they could tell that was a real conversation
Oh,
that
yeah.
needed to be said.
That was
Like I
real
said, it was a nice,
conversation and-
tender moment
Yeah.
between y'all,
Sure.
and we don't see
Yeah.
too much of that on reality TV, especially on
Yeah.
shows like
Oh,
this.
That's
So,
real.
man, I'm
so-
tatted. I'm
You
from
know?
Yeah.
Palm Beach,
Yeah.
45th Street behind the fleet. I don't cry. But those were like real feelings. And,
Yeah.
that was a real situation
Dope.
right there.
Yeah, real shit.
No, I think it was good. Maya, however, was not happy about your tender moment.
No.
And she definitely, for me, and I think I might want to start. I remember we used to
Yeah.
do this
What?
where we
Oh,
had
music
I'm
I'm like, music guy.
She's excited.
You know, but remember we used to have sayings that we, liked, the sayings of the show.
Yeah.
We might need to bring it back, but anyway, she said, I don't compete with a Beyonce. I would compete with Beyonce. I don't compete with a Michelle. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
I would be so offended.
Shots fired.
Who we more offended, Michelle or Didi?
Didi's not a Michelle.
Right.
Didi's not a Michelle.
Diddy's not a Michelle.
Michelle, leave Michelle alone.
I know. That's just. Yeah. I get it.
But I mean, she was trying to cut. She was trying to cut.
Yeah.
Did you? I mean, she obviously, we plotted when it get down to elimination. She definitely was gunning for her to go home.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think that she really felt threatened by her? Because it seemed like you were kind of, now that we're talking, we're getting kind of the image.
Right.
You really just kind of got closure with your situation, and you guys were good friends.
Yeah.
So, but you were kind of feeling Maya and maybe trying to build something with that.
Yeah.
But she saw her, it seemed like, as a threat, obviously, because she was trying to get her
Right.
out.
I mean, that's-
so
yeah.
was she right in saying that?
Um,
Or feeling that way?
I honestly felt like, Maya definitely went against my loyalty because I thought the plan was to get Kareem out after everything that he did and everything
okay.
that he said. And me and Maya had a conversation,
Oh, you did?
after the whole thing with Kareem. And it was a plan to get him out. That was the word that she gave me. And it was a plan to get Simon out. That was the word that everybody gave Farrah. So it's kind of like Maya kind of went against my loyalty and Farrah's loyalty, with trying to get Diandra out. But I feel like women just gonna be women.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like Maya was right for coming at Diandra. Diandra didn't cause no ruckus in the house. She's like here just like everybody else, here to find love. So I feel like she deserves a chance, just like everybody else.
Sure.
Even if it might not be with me, we have more people coming into the house. There's more connections, more, singles walking into the house who she could, be attracted to and find love with. So
Right.
I didn't feel like it was Maya, Janelle's, or Jose's place to, say that she shouldn't be here. Why should you be here then?
Right.
Why are you here? We're all the same here. So I didn't feel like that was right for Maya and Janelle and Jose at the
There was
time.
crickets anyways when she was just like, who did it?
Oh,
Deandra
God,
was
that
like,
part.
who? Tell me who.
I forgot who it
part.
was. Somebody
Wait.
spoke up, but I forgot
Yes,
who
and
it
that's
was.
for the tea. So let's.
Yeah. Let's wait.
Oh.
Okay,
So
so
let's
we'll get back to that.
okay.
Forgot who
Because
it
I do
was.
want to say, at the end of the day, I mean, I feel like every girl's been in Maya's shoes. When we have a crush on somebody and the ex is in the photo, we're clearly going to be like, I'm better than that hoe. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean,
like,
you kinda have
you know,
to.
you kind of have to.
You
So it's
kinda
like,
have
we've all
to.
been there. It is what it is,
Yeah.
And,
But the line, though, the Michelle
So like
line.
I'm
was-
always the
But just
Beyonce in the
leave Michelle
situation,
alone.
so I just can't
Right.
relate.
But just leave Michelle alone.
I feel
Leave
like a
Michelle
reference
alone.
for like last season too. So we're gonna, we're gonna
She don't
leave
like that
Michelle alone.
comment. She-
Right, like, leave her alone.
I'm Beyonce.
Always.
It's okay.
So we've been obviously dancing around it, but they had elimination. And we did get cuts. Didi got some cuts, was not eliminated. She did get 3 cuts. You did crush her.
crush.
Of course.
Shout out to
Nice.
that.
I
Got
like
the
that.
crush, right?
Respect.
Malcolm hooked her up. And then Simon was the one that got cut. So he was one and done.
Yeah,
One
Simon was one
episode
and done.
Can I
came
not
in
say
and
that?
got up out. Yeah.
Out.
He was out. Out of
My
5.
predictions are always right, people.
Oh.
Okay, well, except for last season.
A lot
Sorry,
last
I was like, wait,
Oh,
what?
you was right about that one. You knew he was going home?
Yeah,
That
I
is
had a
the
feeling.
only
I was
thing
like, well,
Suzanne would be right about.
I said I wanted him gone,
That's
so
what
he
it
needs to
was.
go.
And
Oh,
then-
somebody heard you, huh?
Yeah.
which came true. So, but yeah, so we've been this is so hot. We
it
need to get in this
time?
news and gossip
Right.
because these two over here are just ready for it.
They ready.
So let's go.
It's not even a lot. It's just good.
Okay.
Spill the tea, bitch.
All right, guys. So shout out to our girl though. We were trying to figure out how to say her name, Kaya Purcell. We don't know if it's Kaya or Kia,
I think it's
but
Kaya
Shout out to you, girl.
because she said it was Kaya.
Anyway, so not apparently, Maya and Janelle went on live and said that they were banned from the Relevant TV New Year's Eve party because
just happened.
Oh, man.
Time out.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
they were banned because of Nerese and Didi. You know, I mean, we get it.
Right.
So really quick, Malcolm, what's
Yup.
up?
Yeah, they
Is
got
this true?
got voted off the island.
I didn't
okay,
even know
alright.
anything about it. And I interviewed them all yesterday.
Hey, I
This
was
is every
just,
weekend.
I was hosting a party. I was just trying to throw a good party with Joe, Andre, on our own, everybody. So I honestly didn't, I knew that they were banned. Yeah, that is
Wow.
true. Okay, it's true. They were banned from the party.
But
He couldn't even lie.
So-
Fuck it then. I can't even lie.
What's interesting is I want to say Maya and Janelle, at least Janelle, on one of the flyers that was posted.
Was she?
Yes.
You know what?
Yes,
I think
on
I might have seen
Instagram.
that.
On Instagram.
Sorry about that.
Was it
Okay.
because everyone's loyalty was really to Didi and Janelle? Because
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly. Because
Maurice
we're a
and
family.
Didi,
Like,
because
Yeah.
they all know
exactly. That's
that.
exactly what it was.
YTO6.
You know, it wasn't anything against Maya and Janelle, honestly. And Maya and Janelle, like, they're popping out here in LA. They can find somewhere else to go. Like, they can find, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're popping out here. You feel me?
popping, yeah.
So, all right, yeah, they cool out here. So,
Yeah,
Joe, Andre, Diandra, Nerese, all of us were standing in the Are You the One house, and we built a family.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
so nothing can tear that family apart. So if myself, which I wasn't in this situation, but Nerese and Diandra don't want Maya and Janelle there, then it's not gonna happen. Because, like you guys said, our loyalty is with each other.
Yeah.
You know, not Maya and Janelle.
That
So
makes
this is our
sense, though.
party,
I get it.
and you
Yeah.
know, like
I
just
would
having
be
Janelle on the
hot.
flyer, I didn't think brought like too many people there. Like actually, probably not anyone. So
Yeah.
we're not worried about her being on a flyer and all that good stuff. But far as like them being banned from the party, I guess that is true. And we didn't feel comfortable, or people in the house didn't feel comfortable with them being there,
Gotcha.
knowing that they would probably fight Diandra and Nerese. So we just try to have a good time bringing in the
no
New
more
Year's.
drama.
That's
Okay.
all. That's all.
Okay.
That
And
was-
then and some
I got
more.
more.
So when we're talking about the elimination ceremony, Maya went ahead and said that they edited out, you know, when Didi was like, I want to know
Right.
who cut
Yeah.
me.
Right.
Maya said they edited out when she spoke up, and then Didi came back and said, you're lying. They didn't edit shit out. So Malcolm, what happened?
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yes.
It was
Please.
it was Maya, Janelle, or Jose. One of them spoke out. I don't know who. I don't
when
know
Didi
who.
How
said
you
what
don't
she
know
said.
who?
Because I forgot. It was one of them who spoke out. Because I just kept looking at Romeo. I was just like, man, I'm pissed. Like, Romeo, you feel me, bro? Like, nigga, we
Yeah.
from the same hood, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, I know you mad like I am.
Yeah.
But nah, one of them spoke out. If Maya saying it was her, I don't feel like Maya would lie about that. But somebody did speak out. Deandra saying it wasn't Maya, so maybe it was Janelle and Jose. But if Maya said she spoke out, then she probably did, honestly. I don't feel like she would lie about that.
I was gonna be surprised because they all three
Yeah.
talk about how real they are. So I'm
Right.
like, I was
Yeah.
surprised even that no one wanted to say
Someone spoke
anything.
out for
Like,
sure.
My
I
thing
was
is,
ready.
why would MTV edit that out?
I don't know why.
It seemed like
what?
that would be
They
good
did, though.
TV.
Yes.
They did.
It looked right
Yeah.
for TV.
They
I
did.
know.
They did edit it out. I'm gonna be
Well,
real.
maybe it made it even better in a way because it's like,
Now it's he say she
but
say
I was
on,
Gotcha.
well, I was
on their
genuinely
lives.
surprised. I was like, they didn't
Right.
say nothing. Why?
They did it so we can
somebody
keep talking
definitely
about
said
it. You see
something.
what
I
happened?
think it was Maya who definitely said
Yeah.
something.
Well,
I'm
somebody,
gonna be
but you
real.
can
Yeah.
confirm.
I
that
can definitely
something was
confirm.
said.
And if Maya said it, then it was
Yeah.
probably Maya. I don't
Okay.
think Maya will lie about that.
Well, I mean, and she was kind of the mastermind.
Right.
It seemed like to
Yeah.
get
yeah.
Didi out.
Maya's not
so-
afraid to speak up. I'm gonna keep it
Yeah.
real, man.
Well-
And she
Maya
doesn't seem
crazy.
like she
Well,
is. Yeah.
We can
she
ask
should
Didi
speak
when
up.
she
Yeah.
comes through.
Yeah, absolutely.
Remind us.
Right.
So.
Just make sure I'm not in the building.
We won't invite you.
Not when Maya and Didi are in the building together. Just
Make sure
I'm
you're
like,
far away.
I'm back in Florida at that point.
We don't have enough security
Okay.
for that, so we're just gonna keep it
Right,
hell
right,
yeah.
right. All right.
All
Well,
news and gossip.
He was like, "That's it."
that was
that
good.
note-
That
Yeah,
was good.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go. Let's get into predictions. Let's do predictions. Let's
All
go.
right, let's do
go.
it.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
All right. So we do know that there is a special someone to fit the triangle.
Yep.
So obviously it has to be Nerese.
Right.
What do we think is going to happen?
Is that a
when
triangle
she gets
anymore?
there?
I'm sorry.
Well,
You tell us.
you
Square?
tell-
Yeah,
yeah.
triangle?
It's an octagon at
I
this
was gonna
point.
say-
It's an octagon.
Right,
It's a
I
square.
was never good at geometry.
it's an octagon, except for the top part. So it's
Oh
not
my gosh. Let's stop. Let's stop.
a, wait, no, an octagon has eight.
It has
Yeah.
8.
It's fitting.
Just
Oh, it's
stop.
a pentagon.
It's not a triangle anymore. We just know it's not a triangle.
Okay.
We're all bad with shapes here.
Yeah.
Clearly.
It's a square, yo.
Oh
None
my
of us pass
gosh.
geometry.
Hollywood. We don't gotta do that.
Can we
Square.
stop arguing about shapes, please?
Focus.
This is really dumb. Nino.
It's a square. It wasn't journalism school.
Nino.
Okay.
What do you think is going to happen when Nerese shows up?
When the Reese shows up?
Oh, well, we saw the preview.
Yeah. Hell.
Right.
Let's be
can't
real.
relate.
We saw the preview, so we know there's
Yeah.
gonna be a lot
What
of
were
yelling.
they throwing? Bananas?
Yeah.
Ah, man.
That would've
No,
been
no,
great.
no more bananas. We made sure we took out all the bananas
Oh,
before
wow,
Deandra
yeah.
came into the
They were
house.
throwing shade. They were throwing items. They were throwing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
A rubber
petty,
ducky
and I
for
can't
sure.
wait.
Yeah.
Somebody got
I'm
hit with a rubber
excited.
ducky.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Okay.
excited to see how a different side of Nerys and Didi together. Because
Right.
the last time we saw them on
Right.
TV,
Now they're
they
friends.
were
I'm
excited to
fighting
see
and
that
arguing.
too.
I love that.
Now they're coming in like, okay,
Coming in
bitch, we gotta
together.
square up. What's
Exactly.
popping?
Right. And on that note, spoiler alert, next week, our guest will be none other than Nerys and Didi. Boom.
Spoiler alert.
Yes, sir. Uh-oh.
Bring my hot tea,
So, yeah.
y'all.
So, Malcolm, make sure you're not around.
In a bigger shade.
I
In a
won't be.
bigger shade.
I got you on that.
Sit in the
But,
Uber to your
yeah.
house. Where you
Yeah.
Come through. I'll cook something nice.
So,
That's what I'll be
so we'll
doing.
get it,
Yeah.
get it.
I mean, it's gonna be crazy, but I'm curious as far as predictions wise, how long Kareem's gonna stay in the house with his track record so far. If like all the distractions are gone and it's just focused on him, like what's
Think
gonna
he
happen?
might just fall by the wayside and just be chill.
I mean,
You
he
know
got
what?
lucky this episode. Let's be
You know
real. He got
what?
lucky.
That's a good question.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say he's going next week.
You think so? I'm gonna give him 2 weeks because
Gonna give
MTV
him
wants
2?
more time for him because it's more drama. I like
No,
it.
I
Give him 2
feel
weeks.
like- oh.
Give him what? Next week?
I give him next week.
Next week? Anybody
We'll start a
else?
pool. Let's see.
Because I'm like, who else would we really love to see?
I mean,
go?
but there's so many people that you don't know who else can
We don't know who's
come.
popping
We
yet.
still have
That's
a lot
true.
more people coming in.
Right,
A
we
lot.
have exes
A
of
lot.
exes
Yeah.
that they're incorporating.
Yeah.
So we don't know. It could get really,
I'm
really
excited.
crazy.
So
It could get
excited.
really, really crazy. I will say though, I would not be mad at all if he's gone.
Yeah, I don't care.
because
I don't think anyone
he
would be
needs
upset.
he needs to go. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just saying like he's not bringing any relevant.
Exactly,
He's not
and
bringing
no one
anything.
clearly wants him.
Right, are there? He's not like cool with anybody
Yeah,
like that.
like, no one's
Maya's
really-
kind of
What-
over him.
What creepy thing did he say? He said you woke up the devil or something like that. He
Oh,
said
the
something
last
like
episode
saying like
on
his
the,
eyes.
I gotta
like,
keep it funky.
like,
Kareem always had a black and mild, so me and him would always go out and like smoke black and miles all the time.
Oh,
And
really?
man, that man was going through a lot, man. Like his mom, his family, bro.
Okay.
Like, don't get me wrong, he's a piece of dog shit on the bottom of my shoe.
Yeah.
But he's honestly inside a good guy, man. And he's just really from the hood, and he's really going through a lot. And he had his house break into. He had his mom really sick. He had his friend like get shot like right in front of him. You know what I'm saying? And me like being from the hood as well, I could relate to him on a lot of things. And him just being on his show, his first rodeo, he really didn't know how to handle all the pressure. And him seeing Maya, got some good. She probably make him mad. Like I don't know, Maya got some good pussy, probably make him go crazy. Shit, I don't fucking know. That's what I try to say. I try to say it in a clean way.
Okay.
So he's honestly not as bad as everyone says, but he's still a piece of shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
I
a bad,
mean,
yeah.
Okay.
yeah, I mean that's always true too.
Yeah.
That can make men go crazy.
Maya probably got that
you know?
good, make him go crazy.
So, well,
Wow.
Kareem. But I feel you on that. I mean, we all have to understand that too. But we talk about what we see, and that's
Yeah,
what we
that's
see.
true. That's true. I just wanted, like, I just wanted someone to speak
I
up
love
for
that.
him
No,
because
and I love that
I feel like
because-
everyone just really just fucking like really want to kill this
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
So I
Well,
feel
I
like
mean,
someone
yeah.
gotta.
Well, and that's great, and
Yeah.
I love to hear that side
That's
too,
all.
because that's
And they
never,
just and I think that too. I think it's good that they have the option of voting out people because really you can get really people that are really toxic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I can understand like. First of all, you got all these people. It's already going to be drama as it is,
Yeah.
Exactly.
and that's why they have the show. But if somebody's really, really toxic and it just brings bad energy around the whole house, they got to go.
Yeah, that's
They're
true.
not
I
bringing
agree with that.
anything, any light.
Yeah.
They're not trying to make amends. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just time for them to go. So
I agree.
Yeah.
I hope that he's gone next week. I don't know
Well,
if
if
he will
he's
be.
not gone, maybe we'll see a different side to
Yeah.
him.
You think he'll
Yeah.
make change? Okay.
I don't know. I'll give him 2
That's
weeks.
me being,
Yeah.
I don't
I don't
care.
positive.
I don't think so.
I just don't care.
He was
Positive.
cooking. Hey, he could cook. He was cooking, trying to win everybody over.
Was he?
What
He
up,
was
though?
trying to
I don't
make
think they're
some
gonna
meals?
show that, but yeah, he was cooking for the whole
was making
house
some
at one
meals.
point. But
Okay.
whatever, Kareem.
Whatever.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
It's whatever.
It's whatever. But ladies and gentlemen, that's been our show right now. You know how it is. It's all it goes down. So
Yeah.
make sure, again, I want you to comment on this particular episode. I want you to tell us what you think. Who do you think's going home next week? What do you think of Malcolm spitting his truth? You know what I'm saying? Let us know what you think. We want to know. We want to know. And let us know how you say your names because we want to say them right. That's how it goes down.
Sorry.
So, right. I've been your host, Lem Gonsalves, and you can find me everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, new year, new Twitter handle, Lem Gonsalves. That's what it is.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Shout
Lem
out.
Gonsalves.
Shout out.
Okay,
Everything
he's trying to
is
be
Lem Gonsalves.
official
Shout out.
now.
Super official.
Weird.
I'm getting that blue check.
Everything.
That blue
Everything.
check is coming. Blue check is coming. So
Beer
Lem
game.
Gonsalves everywhere. Website's still the same. StayOnTheMic.com. Shouldn't say where you at.
And you know where to follow me at Since They Don't Play. And I just want to say, shout out to all my fans. Trapped went number 2 in the UK franchise.
Let's
So
go.
you know we ended
Let's
the year
go.
right. So I'm trying to be out there in the UK, so y'all stay tuned. Trapped with Indian Trap featuring your girl and Chris
Oh, we going
Scholars.
international.
All
on it.
right.
Don't
There it is.
play.
That's it. That's it.
Okay.
All right,
get it.
guys, make sure you follow me everywhere at melody_rose and send me some more gossip because I love to spill it for you.
Let's go. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Nino. You can catch me at Nino Llanera on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Catch me in a few weeks on an episode of NBC Superstore. Yeah, I feel like 2-3 weeks. So
Oh,
look
word.
out for that, y'all.
Hey,
Yeah. Let's go.
Actor in the
2019.
building. Hollywood
sir.
Nino. We got to bring that back.
Yes.
Malcolm, where can the people find you, sir?
Oh yeah, you already know, man. This your boy Malcom Drummer, aka Malcom Drummer, Mackem Drummer. You can find me on IG, Twitter, Tumblr. I don't have a Tumblr. Why'd I just say that? I do not have a fucking Tumblr.
I was
I'm
like,
sorry.
what? Black Planet?
I'm
Like,
sorry.
you
I
gonna
really
bring it
had
all
this
the way
in like
back.
my head, like what I was gonna say.
Right.
But, Instagram
I
and Twitter,
Yeah.
Instagram and Twitter. Be on the lookout for that premium Snapchat coming soon for the ladies.
Oh.
Nah, I was
I was like, wait,
Hey,
you can't
hey.
take him
Didn't
seriously.
he say he was going to be a changed man, y'all?
I told you he was
it
lying.
was a joke.
It was a joke. It was
But
a joke.
AfterBuzz, man, really, thank you guys so much for having me.
you.
I know
Thank you
it's
for
not gonna be
coming
the
out,
last
man. We
time I'm gonna see
appreciate
you.
you,
And,
bro.
Yeah.
Oh, of course
good
not.
show.
Oh, you
Good
coming
show,
back.
man. I
You
love
coming
y'all.
back.
Appreciate
Absolutely.
y'all, for real.
All right,
Thank you
y'all.
for coming.
Until next week, we will see you. Peace.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.